Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Good morning, golden morning, diamond morning. Month of March is so special, reminding us all our great yogis, great ancestors like Dadi Chandramani, Dadi Gulzar, and now we are looking for Dadi Chanki's day, and before that, tomorrow Bap Dada is coming. Last meeting with Bap Dada and special 9 days goddesses program going on. And yesterday was equinox. They said that this 20th March equinox was balancing both the side of the globe. So one hand, lots of spiritual and natural wonderful energies flowing, and other hand, our brothers in Iraq and Iran and Israel and different parts of the world playing their role also. They are helping us that there's a big shift or big change is coming. So let's have some disinterest from this old world, old self, and all the old stuff, because so much newness is also coming. So when we sit with Baba in subtle region and see the whole world, there are so many variety factors, components are working in support to Baba's work for establishing the new world, bringing total newness within us also. The days of goddesses are reminding us that we all are incarnation in a form of different godly qualities. We are incarnating to reveal Baba, to make everyone awakened, make everyone aware that God has come, to whom we are calling, to whom we are praying, to whom we want to bring liberation and peace. And finally, we take everyone to Baba. So let's our everyday practice. Sit in Madhuban and History Hall. Visualize we are sitting before Baba and listen to this Murli. 21st March 2026, Morning Murli, Om Shanti, Bap Dada, Madhuban. Essence. Sweet children, follow Srimad, become benevolent, show everyone the path to happiness. Question. What is the main reason why some children make many kinds of mistakes? Answer. Body consciousness. It is because of body consciousness that children make many mistakes. They are not even able to do service. They perform such actions that everyone dislikes them. Baba says, children, become soul conscious. Don't perform any wrong actions. Become like milk and sugar and make very good plans for service. Listen to the Murli and imbibe it. Don't be careless about this. Song. Leave your throne of the sky and come down to earth. The devotees are requesting God to come down on the earth from the sky. Om Shanti. Srimad comes from the spiritual father for you spiritual children. Baba is now talking to us children at all the centers. The six main pictures are the Trimurti, the cycle, the tree, the ladder, Lakshmi and Narayan, and Sri Krishna. These are like complete exhibition. The whole essence is included in this. The hoardings that they make to advertise a film or a play, etc., are never spoiled by rain. This main picture should be painted on such material. Baba always talk about service and how to do that can make Baba's work easy for the children. So one of the thing is Baba sees sometime big hoardings or a billboards, and Baba said they make the material such, they use such material that even in the rain it is safe. So Baba said Baba's picture should be on such kind of material like vinyl or such kind of thing. You children receive Srimad in order to increase spiritual service and benefit the people of Bharat. It is remembered that the unlimited Father is benevolent, and so there must definitely be someone who causes the loss, due to which the Father has to come and benefit everyone. The spiritual children who are being benefited can understand these things. Just as we have benefited, so we have to benefit others. The Father also has thoughts about how to benefit everyone. He is showing you different ways to do this. The picture should be made on sheets 6 feet by 9 feet. Baba was giving all the details. Generally, many people go to cities like Delhi where they have government assemblies. Many people go to the secretariat. This picture should be placed there. Like we have a government offices in downtown, but we said Capitol building. In India, it said secretariat. So Baba wanted picture should be placed there. The Father is giving you directions to benefit many people. Many pictures can be created on tin sheets. Become soul conscious and occupy yourself in the Father's service. The Father advises you. This picture should be made in Hindi and in English. These six pictures should be put up in prominent places. Sometime Baba used to say it should be on the aerodrome or airport or a railway station, bus station, where thousands of people if they are placed in such main places, hundreds of people would come to you to understand. However, because some children are body conscious, they make many mistakes. None of you should think that you are completely soul conscious. Some make many mistakes, they don't tell the truth. It has been explained that you must not perform any wrong actions which would make others dislike you and point out that you are body conscious. You are constantly on a battlefield. In other places, a war might last for 10 to 20 years. Your war with Maya will last till the end. However, it is incognito and no one knows about it. The Mahabharat war shown in the Gita is a physical war, whereas this war is spiritual. This is the spiritual war of the Pandavas. That physical war is of those whose intellects have no love for Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. In Gita, it is said, those who have love for me, they become always victorious. You, the decoration of the Brahman clan, have loving intellects. Every day we remember Baba with love, we read Murli with love, we offer book to Baba with love, we do Baba's service with love. So we are everything colored by love. You have broken away from everyone else and connected yourself to the one Father because of becoming body conscious. Many times you forget and then destroy your own status. There will then be a lot of repentance at the end. Nothing can be done at that time. This is a deal for every cycle. If wrong actions are performed at this time, the status is destroyed for cycle after cycle. A great deal of loss is incurred. The father explains, previously you were in 100% loss. The father is now taking you into 100% profit. Therefore, you have to follow Srimad. Each one of you children has to become benevolent. We can underline this. Show everyone the path to happiness. There is happiness in heaven and sorrow in hell. Why? This is a vicious world. This world was viceless, but it has now become vicious. The Father is once again making it viceless. No one in the world knows about these things. This main picture should be put up in permanent places. The number one main place is Delhi and then Bombay and Calcutta, like a big cities in India. You can give an order to someone to paint them on the tin sheets. Many tourists go to Agra. You children are doing very good service, but you now also have to do something else and show that to Baba. Agra is a place like a Taj Mahal, and thousands of people go there. And Baba, when that Jayanti Didi surrendered herself, Baba sent her there because there were so many foreigners were visiting the Taj Mahal. Because Taj Mahal is one of the wonder of the seven wonders of the world. And so Baba said, you go and give knowledge in English also. So Baba is remembering Agra. Dadi Janki has helped them to have a beautiful museum later on. So Baba said that you are doing good service, but you now also have to do something else and show that to Baba. So Baba always wants us to have one new plan. There is no difficulty in having these pictures made. It is just that experience is needed. Let there be very good big pictures so that people can read them from a distance. Even a very large picture of the cycle can be made. They have to be placed safely so that no one can spoil them. Devils create obstacles in this sacrificial fire because it is something new. They say you have started your own business. Eventually, everyone will understand that they have continued to come down. There is definitely something wrong. The Father is the benevolent one. Only He can tell when and how Bharat became benevolent. No one knows who makes Bharat Tamopradhan and who then makes it Satopradhan or how the cycle turns. So Baba has taught us everything that Bharat becomes Tamopradhan and Satopradhan. Golden age, silver age, copper age, iron age and confluence age. No one even knows about the confluence age. They believe that God comes in every age. Sometimes they say that God is beyond name and form. Bharat used to be ancient heaven. People even say that 3000 years before Christ, it used to be the kingdom of the deities. However, they have They have lengthened the duration of the cycle. Therefore, you children have to make a lot of effort to become soul conscious. Underline, because Baba said, lots of time, half a cycle, we were not soul conscious. So now we have to make lot of effort. So we have Baba and Dadis wants us to underline the word lot of effort. For half a cycle in the golden and silver ages, you were soul conscious, but you weren't God conscious. Here you have become body conscious. You now have to become soul conscious again. They use the word pilgrimage, but they don't understand the meaning of it. The meaning of Man Mana Bhava is stay on this spiritual pilgrimage. O souls, remember me, your father. Sri Krishna cannot say this. How could he be the God of the Gita? No one can defame him. The Father has also explained that when you came down the ladder, you sat on the pyre of lust for half of this cycle and became ugly. It is now the Iron Age. The whole community here is ugly, but how can the ugly form of everyone be shown? They have made all the pictures without understanding anything. How could it be possible? How could it possibly be that just one becomes ugly and beautiful as they have shown? Hmm? Because in the scriptures they said Krishna became Shyam Sundar, ugly and beautiful. So Baba said it's not a matter of one person. It is now the Iron Age, the whole community here is ugly, but how can the ugly form of everyone be shown? They have made all the pictures without understanding anything. How could it be possibly be that just one becomes ugly and beautiful as they have shown? They are called those who worship dolls out of blind faith. There cannot be any name, form, or occupation of dolls. Previously, you too used to worship dolls, and you also didn't understand the meaning of anything. Therefore, Baba has explained how the main pictures of the exhibition should be created. Today, Baba is helping us to focus on service through the exhibition. Form a committee and continue to hold exhibition after exhibition. When I was remembering, we were young and coming in the class from the Laukik home, then we used to organize exhibitions sometime for whole month. When we will have vacation and everything, we will organize it. And we'll go every day one village, like a one outskirt area, and there'll be group of people 20 25. So somebody will do something, somebody will do something, somebody will do something, and couple of people, elderly people, mature people will be like a supervising, coordinating. So always teamwork. There are many who are free from bondage. Kumaris are free from bondage. Even those who are in the stage of retirement are free from bondage. Therefore, you children should put these directions into practice. You are incognito Pandavas. No one can recognize you. The Father is incognito, and this knowledge is incognito. They are human beings, give knowledge to human beings. Here, the Father, the Supreme Soul, gives this knowledge to souls. However, they don't understand that souls are taking this knowledge because they consider souls to be immune to the effect of action. In fact, it is the souls that do everything. It is the souls that take rebirth according to their actions. The Father instills all of these points in your intellects very well. At all the centers, it is the children who are soul conscious number wise. who understand this very well and who then explain them to others. Those who are body conscious are neither able to understand anything nor explain to others. To say, I cannot understand anything is also body consciousness. Oh, but you are a soul. The Father sits here and explains to souls. Your intellect should open up. Underline, if it is not in your fortune, it doesn't open. So every day we receive a blessing from Baba that my intellect is opening little more, little more. Every day is opening, opening, opening. It is also big fortune. The Father inspires you to make effort, but if it is not in your fortune, you don't make effort. It is very easy to understand Alpha and Beta. You receive your inheritance from the unlimited Father. All of you people of Bharat were gods and goddesses. Even the subjects were like that. At this time, they have become impure. You are told so many times to consider yourselves to be souls and to remember the Father. The Father says, children, I made you into gods and goddesses. What have you now become? This is the extreme depths of hell, in the river of poison of vices. They show all human beings, animal and birds to be in the same condition. Here, human beings have become even worse than animals. Human beings have so much anger. They kill hundreds of thousands of people. And that's why we visualize ocean of peace, ocean of coolness, ocean of serenity. Baba is showering rays of peace and calmness and serenity and coolness upon all of us. So we can feel so deep peace and we spread those peaceful vibrations. Only Shiv Baba makes Bharat that has become brothel into temple of Shiva. The Father explains so well. He gives you directions to do this and that. Make pictures and then explain them to important people. This is that ancient yoga. Everyone should listen to this ancient knowledge. Hire a hall and hold an exhibition. Baba wants us to do and guiding us. They should not take any money, etc., from you. Huh? Baba always said that when you go for service, you do lots of meditation, give them sakash, make them feel this is a blessing. And so you will hire the hall, they will not charge money. So that's also Baba used to teach us that how you can help them to do the charity work to make their fortune also. We are doing with our body, mind, and wealth. They should do with their body, mind, and wealth for God's work so they can make their fortune. Nevertheless, tell them you can charge us whatever you feel is right. First, just look at the pictures. When they see the pictures, they will very quickly return your money to you. You just need to explain tactfully. So, this is Baba's teaching that we have to explain it in a way. You have the authority in your hands. God has made us instrument, so we have a godly authority. If you want to, you can do everything. They don't understand anything. Those whose intellects had no love at the time of destruction were led to destruction, whereas the Pandavas claim their future status. That kingdom will exist in the future. It does not exist now. All of those buildings will be demolished. The Father has explained that you should hold exhibitions, send very beautiful invitation cards to people, explain to influential people first, and you may even receive help. Don't stay asleep. Some children stay asleep in body consciousness. Set up a committee. Committee in India is like a teamwork. Become like milk and sugar and make plans. If you don't study the Murlis, how can you imbibe anything? There are many who are very careless. Acha to the sweetest, Acha to you, sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to you spiritual children, and we spiritual children say namaste to spiritual father, mother, and all the ancestor daddies. In India, certain places they stand up and then they speak this and they say, million times thankfulness and always remain happy and cheerful and a moment of silence. Essence of dharana. Become soul conscious and create different methods of doing service. Become like milk and sugar with one another and do service. Become just as benevolent as the benevolent Father. Have a loving intellect, break away from everyone else, connect yourself to the one, don't perform any wrong action that would cause a loss for cycle after cycle. Blessing. May you be unshakable and immovable and have an attitude of unlimited disinterest to become a conqueror of attachment, an embodiment of remembrance. I, the soul, unshakable and immovable, and I, the soul, have an attitude of unlimited disinterest, and I, the soul, become a conqueror of attachment, and I, the soul, become embodiment of remembrance. So, I, the soul, unshakable, immovable. I, the soul, an attitude of unlimited disinterest. I, the soul, become conqueror of attachment. I, the soul, become embodiment of remembrance. So we can keep these four things in the mind all day long when we do traffic control or anything, and that will help us. They'll be ready for tomorrow. Those who constantly have an attitude of unlimited disinterest are never afraid or shake when they see any scene. They remain constantly unshakable and immovable because of their attitude of unlimited disinterest. They become conquerors of attachment and embodiments of remembrance. If you shake even the slightest bit when you see something, or if you have attachment, you would not be said to be as unshakable and immovable as Angad. Sometimes we see something or sometimes we hear something. With your attitude of unlimited disinterest, together with having maturity, also have an entertaining nature. Be mature and cheerful, entertaining. Again, take deep breath, close and open our face, take our shoulders up, back and down and feel totally relaxed. Our both the feet, floor flat on the floor and in total relaxed place. Slogan, as well as being a self-absorbing, having an attitude of unlimited disinterest is a sign of a Raj Rishi. Raj means king and Rishi means who has a disinterest. It's a very special balance. So we have a self-absorbent stage and unlimited disinterest. That is known as Raj Rishi. Very powerful, very beautiful. Avyakt signal. Make your foundation of faith strong and remain constantly fearless and carefree. Where there is a margin for having waste thoughts or doubts, you must still constantly have the powerful thought that the Father is constantly your protector and your benefactor. There is definitely victory through having this faith. So do not take the crooked path of the question mark, but constantly apply the dot of benefit. Full stop. By using this method, everything will be easy for you and you will attain success. Okay, so now today we have a mama's versions also. So let's again have some moments of silence and we feel like in history hall. We are sitting before mama while taking mama's drishti, elevated invaluable versions of Mateshwari ji. A soul can never be part of the Supreme Soul. So there are certain belief system in Indian scriptures. So Mama was very smart, clever and intellectual. Divine intellect will explain. Many people think that we souls are part of the Supreme Soul. Being a part of Him means being a piece of Him. They say that God is eternal and imperishable. So, how can the imperishable Supreme Soul be in pieces? How can the Supreme Soul be cut into pieces? Each soul is imperishable and immortal, and so the creator of souls is also definitely immortal. To put such an immortal supreme soul into pieces means to make him perishable. But we know that we souls are the children of the supreme soul, so we are his progeny. That is, we are his children. So, how can we be part of him? This is why God's elevated virgins are children. I am immortal. I am the living ignited light. I am the lamp, Diya, and I can never be extinguished. Such a beautiful thing about Baba. The lamps of all human souls ignite and are extinguished. I am the one who then awakens all of them because I am the one who gives light and might. However, there is definitely a difference between the light of God and the light of souls. Bulbs, for instance, some have greater power and others have less power. In the same way, some souls have greater power and other souls have less power. However, God's power is not more or less, and this is why it is said of God that He is the Almighty Authority, that is, He has greater power than all souls. He comes at the end of each cycle. If someone believes that He comes in the middle of each cycle, that He comes in every age, then if you say that God comes in the middle, how can God be the most elevated of all? If someone says that God comes in every age, can you say that God uses His power every now and then? Is the power of Almighty Authority just this much? If He were to give power or salvation to others with His power in the middle, then his power should be for all time. So, why do people go into degradation? This proves that God does not come in every age, that is, He does not come in the middle of each cycle. He comes at the end of each cycle and grants salvation to everyone with His own power just once. It is after God has performed this huge service that His memorial of a huge Shivlingam is made and worshipped so much. God is definitely the truth, the living being, and the embodiment of bliss. Acha, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. So let's have a moment of silence and we remember this is a very, very powerful, beautiful time of goddesses, of tomorrow Baba coming, equinox, and all the dadis, days of their object stage. We are absorbing all these divine, beautiful, powerful energies and soaking ourselves in that and being that beautiful experience. Just one little thing I like to share, like today Baba mentioned about committee. So yesterday somebody sent me very good, I don't know, it's a kind of you say organizational thing or corporation thing or a management thing, whatever, that they were sharing the story of turtle and rabbit. So that the rabbit slap and turtle win and won, but then they said that different versions of that story. And one version was rabbit decided I will not sleep and he became victorious. But then there was another version of the story was that they said, okay, let's have a race. But then some part of the race was a flat ground and then there was a water and then again flat ground before you reach the final destination. So in the water, it was okay for turtle, but it wasn't easy for rabbit. So it was little bit struggle. But then they both decided, how about we become team? And so on the ground, flat ground, turtle sat on the back of rabbit, and they were able to manage it so well. When water thing came, then turtle said, okay, I will swim, you be on my back. And that way they finished the water area also. And that way they both reach to the destination and both were winner. So it was a very good inspirational, motivational talk that we always become winner. Like Baba said, always become milk and sugar and work in the team. So it was very beautiful thing. It was Hindi and English mix, but it was in Facebook. So I was get lots of inspiration. And for all variety, this kind of legend or tall stories, they created different versions and help us to understand different aspect of it. Acha, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. All day long, we will remain in this beautiful vibration. Tomorrow, Baba is coming. I am ready to welcome Baba. Again and again, we go to the subtle region, see the whole globe, and all variety sins, all variety souls are playing, and we send them Sakar that finally benevolent Shiv Baba has come. And locally, what we do is we remain Shiv Baba, Shiv Shakti children, Angad, immovable, unshakable, and spread those vibrations. And Baba said that you make sure you become incarnation of goddess and let Baba's devotees feel attraction, feel coming to you. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Thank you so much for everyone's kind cooperation. Om Shanti.